Hey guys, it's Kanji, back after a very long hiatus, so I apologise to everyone who subscribed, who was expecting obviously more content, but since the pandemic I kind of disappeared, but I'm back almost 2 years later with an update video, and then obviously as I start getting new figures, we'll start doing reviews again. So welcome back everybody. I know it's been a long time, but I'm here. So one of the things that's been happening while the pandemic's been going on is I've had some renovation work done in this room, which I know I'd mentioned in some of my earlier videos because I had obviously the acrylic boxes and it was all sort of very temporary and a bit messy. So I've had these very awesome display cases built, and I set them up about a month ago, and we'll get straight to it with checking them out. So I know a lot of you have been following me because of my World Collectible One Piece figures, and so I'll apologise. The sad news is that I don't have any of that set up. I'm not really sure what my long-term plan will be. I actually stopped buying them after the collapse of Rakuten Global, and it started becoming difficult to get your hands on them, and they became more and more expensive on the aftermarket. And because I took a bit of a pause after Whole Cake Island, it kind of became a bit tricky to kind of get into the Wano stuff and all the rest of it. But yeah, let's move on. So I've had these two cases put together, and yeah, they look stunning. And so I finally had the opportunity to put all of the figures, which I know you've probably seen in bits and bobs through my earlier videos, kind of all together into one place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off and just do a little run through of what we have in the collection. And obviously, as always, if there's anything that you want to see in more detail, articulation wise, you want to know whether it's worth buying or all the rest of it, just hit me up in the comments and I'll take them out of the case and I'll do a little review, tell you the pros, cons, whether I would buy them, where to buy them from, because I'm always scouting for, you know, doubles or good prices. So first and foremost, we have here the Fist of the North Star display. So what you have there is the recently released Super Action statue Raoul, the Kenshiro, and the Revoltech member of Z there in the background. And then of course we have a couple of the Kukuagos, which is the horse from the Zebek or Kaido 2000X range. This one was from the first set of Rao, the standard release, and I've actually put the cape and the helmet you can see there onto the SAS figure. And this one is from the Ultimate Final Box. I think it was actually the 30th anniversary edition with Kenshiro. So, but again, I've used the SAS Kenshiro, and I think that looks pretty nice. And then of course there were some diorama pieces from 12 World released the beginning of this year, and so those are those things there, one with the girders, one that's just a plain base, and I do have the crater, and we'll kind of get to that in a bit. So now moving on, we have the Berserk display, and yeah, some great stuff here. Obviously I've got Void, and rest in peace to Kento Muro. He obviously passed away at the age of 50 a few weeks back now, and so it's very sad news obviously for Berserk fans. But yeah, this is my Figma Berserk display. I'm still waiting on the re-release of the Band of the Hawk version of Guts. But obviously when that arrives, I'll go into a bit more detail on the Berserk display. Here, of course, first part of JoJo. Again, the SAS figures. So we've got Bao kind of kicking it off. Obviously that was an original series from the JoJo creator. And then of course we have the part 1 figures. I'll be doing a Zeppeli review when he arrives, hopefully in the next few days. That'll be pretty good. We know we've got Lisa coming out later this year, so that should be exciting. And then of course the Pillar Men, a bit of part 3 I've got on display there. And then of course this display is intended to be for the Road Roller. Now you can see I've kind of made a start on my first bit of paper craft, which is the coffin, and I can't believe how complicated it is, or time consuming I should say. I've still got the rest of the pages to cut out and to put that together, but I'll let you know how I'm getting on with that as I do future videos. And then of course at some point I'm going to have to start with the Road Roller, which I know is going to be a Herculean task. So yeah, so that's part 3 JoJo. Again, if there's anything more detail you want to see, then we can review it. Part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable. Set up my display down here. I do have some statue legends in here as well, you'll see. But yeah, that's all of the part 4 stuff. So yeah, then here you have part 5 display, which I recently set up. Obviously we've got the Guido Mr. repaint arriving in the mail probably this week, so I'll be showing him off. And then of course I haven't actually got around yet to unboxing the Stone Ocean, Steel Ball Run, or JoJo Leon stuff yet. So we'll be doing that soon. Then we've got Attack on Titan, Shingeki no Kyojin. Little setup there. Sad that we're in the final season of that anime. The manga's obviously ended, and doesn't look like we'll be getting any more figures. And then lastly on this shelf we have Guyver. Desperately in need of some risers for this case. Everything's kind of all on one level, but I've done my best to kind of maximise the space and the poses. So that is the Guyver stuff. And then of course we do have this big, like, what's it, about 50 centimetre Guyver Gigantic from Sanken Studios, and I do have the Gigantic Dark, which I need to unbox as well. So then we move on to this display, and this is mostly the Dragon Ball stuff. So what you have is obviously the Saiyan arc. A lot of you have seen these figures before displayed. Recently got Raditz. He's a pretty nice figure. Then of course we move on to Namek. Again, Frieza recently came out. He's a really nice figure. And obviously a few different flavours of Gokus. Then I have the Android Saga. So you can see there. I have the event exclusive recolors of the androids, along with the originals, and yeah, can't wait for some new Cell Saga stuff to come out. And then of course the Buu Saga. We have some cool stuff here. And yeah, congrats to everybody who's recently pre-ordered Super Saiyan 3 Goku re-release. That's some really great news for everybody. So yeah, I'm really pleased that people have been given another opportunity to get that figure, because it is, you know, although a bit dated, it's a fun figure. This shelf is kind of a bit of like non-canon stuff, TV special stuff. So we've got Bardock. That was obviously the ring crater that I mentioned earlier. There's Saucer and the demoniacal fit, and then Piccolo, and then of course Broly, Goku and Gohan, and the figurized kits of course. And then we've got Dragon Ball Super. So yeah, a few figures there. Goku Black Arc, all that cool stuff there. And then Tournament of Power down here. So lots of Goku and Jiren basically, Frieza obviously. And then of course the Broly movie. That's kind of a bit of a mess. I need to redo some of those poses. And then I went recently hard on unboxing a load of Super Robot stuff. So you'll see there's Guy King there, and he's kind of got shoved to himself because I'm waiting on the Daiku Mario soft vinyl figure to come. So I'll be definitely showing that off, not so well soon, hopefully. And then down here I've got Devilman and Mazinga Z and a bunch of the Evolution toys, Mechanical Beasts, and of course Jeeg with all of his accessories and extras. So that's pretty cool. And then obviously lastly we have Kinnikuman. Big fan of this series as well. So we've got all of the ring corners there and different battles going on. We've got Kuma Shogun in the middle there. Great stuff. Neptune Man. Yeah. Pretty cool. So yeah, so that is the whole display. Oh, a few bits at the top, just go through these quickly. So you've got the Dragon Box releases of Dragon Ball, along with a bunch of statues from Bam Presto. Also the amazing Yamaguchis from My Hero Academia, and I need to set the rest of those up somewhere. Terraformers, always fun to have them. And then yeah, some more Bam Prestos. And then on this side, a few JoJo boxes, Guyver stuff, the Jonathan Joestar statue, and then the 1/6 scale 3-0 Guts and 3-0 Berserker Guts. Quite nice there. So yeah, that's my display so far. Like I said, if there's anything that you want to see in any more detail, then just let me know in the comments and we can go through it. But beyond that, I'll just be doing reviews of new figures from now rather than going back the last 18, 24 months. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.